Welcome, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today we're doing a chiseled face shave with a leaf twig thorn. So this is the more aggressive version. Hate to use the word aggressive because it's not really an aggressive razor. It's more medium mild versus just mild. I have both versions. I have the regular one too that I use spring, summer when I grow the facial hair and I shave it underneath the nose there. I save it for that. That's its intended purpose. But this one is in my regular rotation. So yeah, and it's been a while since you've seen it. Single edged, you take a half a DE blade, so it makes it economical. You don't have to buy expensive blades. And you can use that. So yeah, and we're gonna use this as the chiseled face scent to Paula, which they call it the citrus capital. And to give you a little idea on that soap, I'm sorry, I'm taking my notes. The scent notes are petitgrain, Siberian fir, bitter orange, clary sage, Lycia cubiba, I have no idea what that is, Siam wood, and cedar. And I do smell a little, and it's not, I mean, I've got a cedar wood shaving soap from Chiseled Face too. It's very woodsy, very outdoorsy, this one is a back off from that. It's a lot lighter. It's got the little woodsiness. To me, truthfully, there's the predominant, it's the earthy scent. It would be it's a green scent. So I think that's where the sage comes in. I smell a predominant green scent besides the citrus a little bit. You can smell the other stuff, but the green really jumps forth. So it's not so deep woodsy like I'm used to with my other Chiseled Face soap. So yeah, it's a nice little change from that. It is a tallow-based soap and a lot of other goodies. Look it up on Maggard's website, and you'll see all the ingredients. So it's got good stuff that I like to see in a soap. It's got tallow and it's got glycerin, two things I really like in my soaps. The glycerin is good for that, that post, what do you call it? The slickness. So the slickness, comes in good with that too. Just a good, well-rounded soap in my opinion for what I like. So yes, I'm looking forward to this shave very much. Let me pause, wash the face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Face is all washed with warm water and the soap. Of course, I use the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Preshave Cube, as you all have seen, and it's getting down. It's about that thick now. So, of course, it was like that thick when I bought the thing. And it lasts a good long while. Really a good value in shaving. Highly recommended. And, of course, we're going to try this Chiseled Face soap. Get this on. Yeah, the predominant scent to me is the greenness. The green scent. And I like it because, I don't really have, like, green scented soaps myself. So I've got several of the woodsy ones, what have you. Not anything with really the greenness. And the citrus. The citrus is light in this for something called scent to Paula there, and they're talking about the citrus capital. It is not the predominant scent to me. The green is the predominant scent. The citrus is more of an undertone, like the cedar, on my nose. But I enjoy it. Yeah, the scent is very nice. For me, it's definitely something different. So it's not cologne-y, it's not citrusy as much. Well, it's a little bit, but it's not. It's green, really, the greenness of it. And I like that. I do like that. It's something different to try, and it is enjoyable scent. So yes, very much pleased with this soap already, just with the scent alone. So let's see how it performs. Of course, it just warmed up. Oops, yeah, warmed it up. I haven't put the blade in. Yeah, I do that, don't I? I do that quite a bit. So opening it up and twisting it. Of course, it goes the top cap goes sideways. Putting that down on my washcloth here, just so I can grab the other half of the razor. I just took. Oops, sorry, my sink decides it wants to empty itself. Stop. There we go. I split a razor blade in half. You just fold it and it just snaps in half. So this is the other half from probably last time I shaved. Probably 2.5, 3 months ago ish. Last time I used this razor. And so it's a Gillette Silver Blue half. I'll flip it over. And there's a little magnets in there to hold this. So there's these little notches here. So this little wing goes on top of that notch. Sorry, I'm facing it towards me so I can see. And I'll show you. See, so it sits on there easy, and it's magnetized, so you don't have to worry about it falling into the sink. It's fine. Yeah, really good idea to put the magnets in there when Leaf developed this razor. So yes, that's a nice feature. I don't really talk about that before, but yeah, it really does help. It really does. So there it's sitting. And of course I'm checking it because once I did hurt myself with this razor because I didn't check it, and it was my fault. So it wasn't the razors, it was my fault. But it's sitting nice and even. There's the exposure and the blade gap. You can't really see it. There's not a lot of blade gap. It's more than the regular Twig, but it's not a lot. It is not. So it's medium mild, I would say. Probably no worse than an Edward Jagger D89 to give you an idea. Now I find that a half a blade will last me no more than 4 days. But I only shave 4 days a week right now, so it's perfect. I don't go through another half, Not that it's a big deal because the blades are so inexpensive. They end up being like 10 or 11 cents a piece. So if I wanted to use a new one every day, I could. And you hear shavers talk about the first use of a blade is the roughest use and all that. But I can tell you right off the bat with this, with the grain pass, that it's feeling real smooth. And this is what this razor stands out above all other razors that I have tried. I haven't tried them all, obviously, but of every razor I've ever tried, this is the best all around for under the nose with a comfort level. You can do this too with a Blackland Vector, but I hurt myself bad doing that. Go try to get in tight, and I cut myself good. So this, I've never really got a deep cut with this razor. And I'm not knocking the Vector either, because I really enjoy that razor. I really do. It's a more aggressive razor, and I enjoy that. I just have to be a little more careful is all. I don't have to be careful with this. Of course, you have to be careful with all razors. Yeah, I know. But you know what I mean. Experienced razor, you know what I mean. You can go on autopilot with this razor. And it's got enough aggressiveness to go smooth. And it gives you a nice clean shave. There we go. Did that. Past one was nice. I smell the greenness of it, and I really like it. Yeah, I really do. Oh, and I'm getting the bang of the citrus too. I've got a little wave there that just hit me nose of the citrus, and nice. Now I didn't show you my bowl. My bowl today is a vintage Avon bowl, and I didn't sit in the sink and warm it first. And I can tell you right now, my soap is a little cool, so it's not warm. Like I've been using that shuttle all winter long, the scuttle rather all winter long, and it's it's never an issue. It's always warm leather. So I'm noticing a cool leather. I'm noticing that. But I wanted to show you something different. And yes, I got this Avon bowl too. Just it's the little handle on it, makes it easy to hold on to like that. I got that after seeing somebody else with one on a video, and of course eBay purchase. Old vintage, inexpensive to get the old vintage Amazon, or not Amazon, the old vintage Avon. And I'm spending a little extra time with the lather too, because basically I was watching videos too before I'm recording this today, and I saw a guy in Italy talking about the new Modino. From Najran soap, so it looked intriguing. He was speaking Italian, but it had English subtitles, so I was watching that. So I was intrigued by that soap. Obviously, I went looking for it for sale, and I didn't find it in the U.S. really. And so it's probably something really new, and probably order somebody from Italy if I wanted to do that too. But like I say, I'm not buying anything right now. It's still Lent, so I'm not buying any full size anythings. Just my little samples here to show you guys. But I'm not going to be buying anything full size during Lent. That's this little conviction that I am doing. So you won't see any full size anything, but not that I need it, because I got so much stuff as it is. I don't need anything more. I can stop now and have at least enough for at least the next 5 years to 10, if not. And that's how you can tell when you get bit by the bug and you're buying all these soaps and aftershaves, what have you. And at that point, it's definitely not a need. You need one. You don't need 50. But it was more of a hobby at that point too, and you're just enjoying it and having fun. It's just soaps. It's like it's nothing bad. You're using soaps and everything. It's just all nice stuff. So it's if you're going to have a hobby like that, it's just such a clean hobby to have. Okay, no, oh yeah. Oh, little spot right there. Good. Yeah, it's gone. I tell you, this top razor for under the nose, just absolutely the best. Just gets up underneath there, nice and high. Not everybody has the hairs that grow like way up high and like that. I do. So for me, I really do appreciate this razor. And I say in another month here, yeah, it's middle of March right now. So by April, May time, I'll start growing the Van Dykes. I grow a little half height little mustache and the little Van Dyke. I do that. I call that my attitude for riding my Harley. Probably shave the head down nice and close too again, like I did, like you've seen me last year and the previous year. Probably do that again. Right now, I just kind of let it grow out for winter time and all that. So it's middle of March now. I basically didn't cut my hair for like 3 months, and it was getting a little raggedy. By 2.5 months, I really wanted a haircut, but I waited for 3 months to do that. Just to do it, just to give it some length, just to to grow it back out and style it, with the pomade. See how the pomade performs with the longer hair, and it does great. I mean, just to pause for the side to talk about the pomade I use. I use the Chiseled Face pomade. Chiseled Face. Sorry, I got Chiseled Face open on the mind. I use the Uppercut pomade. Perfect for old man hair when you want to basically put it in place, so it'll hold in place, and and it does. It'll hold. It holds all day, even in the back, so it doesn't fall down. It holds. And it, of course, this hair is like all in the morning. When I wake up, it's all sprung out because it's gray hair. There's so much gray hair in there that it really tames the old man hair. It does. And of course, if you got hair that just kind of sticks out like that, I highly recommend that. Oh, did I get a little speck? I didn't feel it, but I think I saw a little bit of blood there. Such a smooth razor. Such a smooth razor. I like this razor. And for an everyday shaver, I thought the regular leaf twig for me was just a tick too mild. And this is much better for me, for my taste. And of course, being a single edge razor, you are rinsing it out twice as often. Nice. But it does such a nice job. Of course, we're on third pass here, and no issues. Slicing right through this. Nice and close. Yeah. There we go. Now, of course, the water test. I just splash water on the neck and not soap for my buffing pass. Super light touch. Okay, way up back here, way up high back here. Yeah, got it. There's a spot. Yep, just see, because it goes in a V like right here, so you got to go both directions. Let's splash a little water on the other side. Right here. Yep, there we go. Just get those little stragglers. There we go. Yes. So that's feeling much better. So let me wash up and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am back. Wash the face with warm water, and of course my nose too. I got little blemishes on my nose here from wearing the glasses. I think a little bit too much, and it just gave me a little bit of blemishes on both sides of my nose, right where the the bridge of the nose of the glasses hits. So there's that little redness you see. And of course, I just washed that with a little bit of soap and water, and I'll be running that over with some witch hazel, and then I'll finish it up with rubbing on the alum on it. So that helps that actually quite a bit. So let me say right now, let's give it 2 splashes of cold water. Yep, running cold, so I gotta get 2 splashes, be right back. 1, 2. And of course, I just rub the cold water on my nose too. The alum block, yeah. Oh, a little spot on my eyebrow right there, okay. That's usually probably just because of dry skin. Give it a little alum right there. Any little blemishy areas, rub some alum on it. Like I'm gonna do right now on my nose. There we go. Okay. And I'm just gonna leave that damp aloe up the top, or alum rather, up there. There, yeah. Oh, a few blemishes on the face today, yeah. Better drink more water this week. There's that. Now, of course, we've got the matching aftershave. Let's see how this is compared to the soap scent. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, greenness. Definitely greenness. It is different. Greenness is the first hit, and as it's drying up, now the citrus is coming in. So it does hit you differently than the soap does. Yeah, the greenness, I smell the greenness, and then followed up, after the dries down, I smell more of the citrusy. And maybe just a touch of the cedar or what have you, the woodsy scent, just a touch, just not really fully present or anything. It's not a major scent part of the scent profile there. Not like say like the other Chiseled face soap that I have. So, but very pleasant, very nice. Really enjoy that. Yeah, definitely check them out if you haven't checked out Chiseled face soaps. Yeah, you gotta just look at that. Look at the ingredients just to see all the goodness that's in there. And I am a fan of tallow. Absolutely love to have tallow in my soaps. That felt good. That felt really good. And of course, it was a 2 days growth when I started. Nice close shave now. Yes, feeling good, smelling good. Can face my day. Gotta go buy some flooring because I'm gonna do replace flooring in the kitchen and do a little work, a little minor remodel in the kitchen. Not a major one, but I am gonna put new flooring down. So that's gonna be my project this week. I'm gonna be on vacation this week, and that's kind of what I have lined up to do. So with that, guys, hope you enjoyed, and go with God.